Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Build a Zoo, where it's almost time, you guys! It is almost time to go ahead and welcome in the new peafowl! I am so excited about this because this will be the 5th variant of peafowl that we need to get our hands on. And you know what happens once we hit 5 variants? We can crossbreed! As soon as this little one is born, we are actually going to be able to dedicate these crispers full time to going ahead and having a whole bunch of amazing peafowl crossbreeds. I was also thinking about our fantastic flamingos who are working on making us some babies. Come on, guys. I want to see totally huge flocks of flamingos over here. So this is going to be really exciting. We did go ahead and we added in a new crisper that is going to be dedicated 100% to kind of helping us out with the flamingo situation going on here. We're actually waiting to go ahead and clone the newest variant of flamingo. Oh, and actually we have to get level 4 flamingo variant. What? We have to get that many in order to be able to go ahead and like trade it? Because we do have a flamingo request to trade for kangaroos to the Australian Zoo. But yay! Look right over here. You can see we actually have the new type of flamingo ready and available in like 6 more hours. So today is going to be a huge day when it comes to getting all sorts of the rare animals that we are looking for. And I've been trying to figure out what to do because we were starting to get too many peafowl, but I really love them. I think they're beautiful and cool. So I have been thinking maybe I'll start spreading them through some of the habitats. And I also have been thinking a lot about our pandas and how I mentioned wanting to kind of like spread out where the pandas are and grow the forest so that the rainforest kind of comes up here and we could have maybe a little bit more room for some of my CRISPR projects. Maybe a section where we could allow our flamingos to strut about inside part of the gorilla exhibit, which I think would be fun. They might fuss a little bit about the habitat being slightly different than they're used to, but I think they'd be okay. And then maybe having like some of the pandas in a bamboo forest that just starts spreading out over here. So I think we will go ahead and buy the land because actually we have maxed out our money. It is still adding up, but you can't see anything above $9,999,999. So why not spend some of that cash? Boom! Now we can actually see the money that we were making again. And then we can come in here and I'm actually going to change the shape of this enclosure to make it a bit bigger. I mean, I guess technically if we're going to do a bunch of flamingo crossbreeds, instead of expanding the gorilla habitat, I could just kind of do this. And then, yeah, this actually might work. And then we'll just make it so that like the crossbreeds for our peafowl come over here. And then over here, I tried to leave enough room that we could slip in one of the like the bathrooms, because everybody always needs the bathrooms, or one of the subways. So that's why I left that little chunk down there. And then if we're gonna move some of the pandas and kind of make like a beautiful bamboo forest and have a whole bunch of like absolutely gorgeous jungle zones, why not? What else do I want to move up here in this jungle area? Who else do we have? We don't have any orangutans yet. You know what? I feel like the lemurs! Yes! I want to get some more of our lemur population isolated up here so that we can start having a broader variant range of lemurs. So I think I'm going to have, here's the little coffee shop people are going to enjoy. And actually, let me grab this janitor. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, clear, and we're going to have this janitor take care of this whole chunk. Boom. All right, there. Whew, one of the big important jobs now attended to, and we're going to give them a little bonus. Let's see, we'll give them a bonus to max out, $300 bonus, because why not? They're going to be taking care of 3 whole sections, so that's kind of a big deal. And yeah, we do need to have more places for the lemurs to actually be able to be showed off. Do I want to put something for food or drink over here? Because people get really thirsty after drinking at the shell shack. All this walking is tiring me out. This person's just wandering over here for some reason. I'm really hungry. So this person's just trying to find a restroom. So maybe another restroom is a good idea. And then people keep complaining about being really hungry even though we have the shell shack. So we, yes, the new Flamingo variant. I just saw it pop, you guys. Yay, woohoo. New Flamingo variant now in the nursing program. All right, we'll go ahead and we will start cloning up this new Flamingo variant. And then we will move the old variant. There we go. And then we'll clone up the new one again, just to up the odds of getting the right genders lined up so that we can have more of those babies. And then, yeah, people are just like always like, oh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, I'm so hungry. So maybe I will put in some of the other shops that they can come and try out. I mean, we could do, what about a cute little taco shop? Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that. Like, why not put one of these little shops down? Because people are always complaining. Oh, the goat cheese deli. Oh my gosh, and the little bakery. The only thing I haven't unlocked yet is the turkey thing. Because I'm like, no, don't eat my turkeys. Tropical juice. I just feel like it's so important to always have places where people can be getting something to drink. I guess I could put a tropical juice place over here. People could wander into this section. Come have something to drink. Did I want to put like a tropical juice down here? Oh, see, I'm overthinking it again, but once you start playing with it, oh, the little panda shop. But once you start playing with like the stuff you can set up, it just really gets into your head. Like, oh, should I add this? Should I add that? Here, we'll put down a little taco shop, which gives people I don't know why it gives a restroom boost. I'm actually mildly concerned. It's a like food truck. I don't think you should be getting satisfaction. Oh, and energy. Oh, if people come and eat the chocolate, they actually get more energy. Okay. If I was gonna put anything over in the section, I kind of think I love the tropical juice shop. I just really do. I think they're cool. And I think our gorillas are actually ready to go, you guys. That's gonna be a game changer. I think we might be on the verge of completing season 1 of Let's Build a Zoo by finding the giraffes. Deep breath, Seri. I know that's super exciting. All right, so let's see. I think I am gonna put the tropical juice way back here. Have people walk down here, maybe another restroom. Gosh darn. I overthink this because it's easy to change the habitats, but like, I just hesitate because it's kind of a lot of work at the same time. So, you know what? Let's do this. Let's have the restrooms pop out over here. And then let's have the subway pop out next to it over here. And then let's go ahead and put in, dun dun dun. I guess I could do surveillance on our guest. I haven't done that in a long time. Or put down like another research hub to manage the animal populations, which would be kind of fitting. Ooh, or a nursery so that we could go ahead and work on our lemurs. And I didn't even think about it, you guys, but think how cute it would be to be able to focus on lemur tails. But no, Seri, you're getting ahead of yourself. All right, go. I've got this. So we could put a cute little burger shop in here. And then where would I put my tropical juice shop? Like right here. And then, you know what? That would be kind of adorable. Then people can come. Okay, Lacey, you're good enough. They can come. They can get their food. They can get their water. Let's make sure that the burger shop. Okay, Wesley, you have literally no work ethic, so that's actually a veto. Because he just doesn't want to be here. Find your true joy, Wesley. Don't like come and work here just because you feel you must. I'll let you even keep the panda hat. So there we go. Now we've got some restrooms. We've got some places for people to eat. Let me make sure that we fill in the grass a little bit. And then make sure people are able to go ahead and access. There we go. Are able to go ahead and maybe access some of this food. All right, we'll put in more of the grass in a minute because we have other things to do. I know, guys, I know. I'm just kind of experimenting. All right, let's see. All right, people, and then you're gonna come on down. And I think, yes, there is actually just enough room that people can walk down to get like drinks here, food here, maybe a little decoration. Okay, that's a little too big. Curses. Welcome to the zoo is way too big. Oh Oh my gosh. Okay, I could actually do like a little waterfall. That would actually be kind of, oh, I know. I can do a little lake. Oh, I could just put down like a couple little lake spots behind here. And because we have this amazing little lotus rock, there we go. Ooh, and then I could do like a little pop fountain right there. Oh, that's actually really cute, you guys. Okay, I'm actually all over this water feature thingy now. And now I'm going to force people to stop walking in the middle of my... Anyways, just stop that, you silly beans. There we go, and we can get a couple lotus flowers in on either side. There's even a little crane in flight, like, oh, there we go. So people will start walking over here. Yay! All right, and now we can go ahead and we can focus on some of the other things we're working on, like the new peafowl! Yes! Oh, come on, that's not one new one. This is a new one right over here. Boom! Which means we should have unlocked the CRISPR. I forgot we were doing a panda horse. You guys. A horse-panda! Oh my gosh, that looks like a horse that just has like a panda mask on it. And I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this, but at least we have our first horse-panda, I suppose? Where am I gonna put it? I didn't think this through. It needs like its own place. It's a horse-panda. I feel like we should put it with the horses, but I feel like now I need another way to like show these horses off. And the horse enclosure is like already really full. All right, we're gonna put our horse-panda in this main enclosure for just a second. I completely forgot we were making a horse panda. That was a good choice on our part. Excellent, A+. All right, so let's see. Yes, we can now select the peafowl and crossbreed them. Okay, that's exciting. I think I actually want to do some panda peafowl, and we'll start with like 3 or 4 panda peafowl. Days to completion 8. Oh, all right, that's all right. We knew that's just the way it was gonna go. And look at that, our great apes are ready. Or excuse me, our wonderful gorilla are ready. They are now cloned. We got 2 clones, 3 I think technically, which means we can go ahead and justify giving to the Botswana Zoo one of these gorillas in exchange for a rhinoceros. Okay, things are definitely escalating. And now we can come over to this CRISPR slicer and we can actually go ahead and we can select ourselves 2 more peafowl pandas. Because I really want to see like how these peafowl panda mixes go, because we have 3 of them and they are going to all look different, and we'll even make a 4th one, and then we will give them maybe like this enclosure over here. We'll start moving in the peafowl pandas and maybe one group of normal pandas that we want to go ahead and have crossbreeding. And meanwhile, I also need to make some room for our lemurs. I think I will allow people to go ahead and walk from over here to come see what's going on. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm kind of thinking I want to put a little balloon station over here. So if I'm gonna let them come over here, where am I putting my lemurs? I could give my lemurs like this little section. They'd have just a 1 tile spot there, but I think that'd be okay. And then people seem to be walking mostly along that path. So I could try this out for my itty bitty lemurs. There we go. And we can try giving the lemurs like this little section and just see how it works out. All right, let's make sure they also have some water. Okay, they are covered by water already. I'm trying not to get sidetracked by my new lemur project. It's just very exciting to come up with all of these ideas of what we're gonna be adding in and how it's gonna look, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's gonna be so cool for our animals. It's just really exciting. All right, there's our water. And then in the daytime, as soon as it hits daytime, guys, I think it will finally be time to go ahead and check, because I'm thinking after the rhino might be the big moment where we find out if we are actually able to go ahead and get ourselves some freaking giraffes, which are really my end game plan at the moment for what I want the most out of life, is to be able to see my giraffes. All right, so that's a cute little lemur habitat. let's actually come down. Oh, $9 million. We still need to do a little bit more recycling, but that'll be one of the hundreds millions of things that we could focus on later. Let's actually come over to our lemurs. There's quite a few of them. And let's go ahead and see what would happen if we worked with our lemur breeding program. Oh, wow. Well, we're currently not breeding any lemurs. Noted. And we could not breed a new type of lemur. Oh. So who are we missing? In order to get the new types of lemurs, we are actually missing the lemurs with the blue-eyed black lemur, of course. Oh, they're a very beautiful species of lemur, my friends. So we need to go ahead and remove the ringtails and the ones that are kind of all gray all over the place. So let's move a few of those pairs that could breed. So if I was going to move Pickles, I'm going to move him with a female like Flower. And then let's also move Purdy, another male. And let's find another female of, there we go, and Zeki. So there's two pairs of lemurs. Boom. Who are the alignment we need to get the blue-eyed black lemur. All right. Excellent. And now let's make sure I get a keeper. Whose job, in fact, let's set up the panda peafowl habitat, which I guess this could just be the panda peafowl habitat that we expend, to be completely honest. We could just change its shape a little bit more to be like this amazing exhibit where you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Like pandas could look like that? That's amazing. All right, so we'll go ahead and set this up. Boom, boom. And we'll put the panda peafowl in here, and then I think we'll move one of the red pandas over here now. And let's actually check what kind of red pandas we could have. So breeding pairs. I have been neglecting our beloved red pandas. Wait, I do have a orangutan! I do! I totally forgot. I can't believe I said I don't have a orangutan. I know exactly where they are, too. Seri, you're such a goose. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we will move the... Oh, we're only one away from being able to get the red pandas up and going, too. So we need the, like, red panda and a caramel panda. Like, one of the red panda with little ear beans. Alright. And I think we'll set up like really beautiful habitat. I want to have like bamboo, a whole bunch of stuff going on over here that's very pretty. So I'm going to set this up over here, and then maybe we'll leave just enough room, 1, 2, 3, for people to be able to walk over to the other sides if they want. Is this it? Nope. And there we go. I don't know why my janitor's freaking out. Good luck, little janitor. Alright, and we'll turn this into one of the red pandas' private areas. There we go. We'll get a little water over here. And then we'll add in a keeper to watch over everybody, and we will have progressed a lot more significantly than I meant to do in one day with going ahead and taking care of 2 new little exhibit sections. Alright. But one day, we're going to be able to go ahead. Everyone's complaining, or not complaining, but telling us that the ticket price is too cheap. So we're going to go ahead and raise that sucker. Ooh! And then let's also go ahead and start recruiting across everything for really good mascots. We haven't added in any mascots yet, and that could be a lot of fun. Hey, and this person, Quentin, is actually really good at his job. La 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 la. We have 44 keepers, and we're gonna have so many more. All right, Quentin is gonna be in charge of these guys. There we go. Good luck, Quentin. And let's move the red pandas that we need. So we need, let's see, like this guy, like Fido over here, who's like the short, squat little red panda. And then we need one of the caramel ones, if I remember correctly. Let me double check that real fast. Then the platypus, I do want to start working on the platypus. Oh, you guys, we have so many to choose from. All right, so one of the like light orange rust color. So rust colored and little little red panda with the white ear bean. This guy. All right, so we need to go ahead and move him. And then we need a rust-colored one. Maggie, May, and Fido, you guys will do. Go, go, go. Please make us mini babies. All right, well, there we go, you guys. Now we have a start to a whole new area that we are absolutely going to need to go ahead and spruce up. We need to make sure people can walk around it. I want to add in maybe somewhere people can buy balloons, maybe another restroom, because it seems to be the main thing that makes people show up. I want to go ahead and trade the gorilla next time for the rhinoceros and see how that is going to start affecting my dreams of being able to get ourselves a giraffe. And we're gonna go ahead and I forgot we were doing a big nose capybara in there. And we're going to keep an eye out because very soon, friends, it's gonna be Panda time. So all right, thank you guys so much for joining me on this, once again, very chaotic adventure. We do have orangutans. If you guys would like to join me on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.